So we're good there. He is a werewolf who wants to be a vampire. That's a him problem. That is not an us problem. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and we are back to play some more of the 100 Baby Challenge. We are currently on our third matriarch, Jillian, and Jillian seems to be very good at giving us boys, less good at giving us girls. In our last episode, she had another set of twins and they were both boys. At this point, Jillian has had 12 babies. 11 of them have been boys. We have one girl, and the house is currently full at the moment, so we're not ready to quite get Jillian pregnant again. We do have a very full house. We have a lot going on and a lot happening, and we need some moving out to happen so we can get Jillian pregnant with the next baby. We do have a baby donor ready to go in Sud Bun Ma, but Jillian the house full, so Jillian cannot be pregnant right now. In order for that to happen, we need Edward, who is our teenage werewolf, to age up into a young adult and move out. Oh, and he is now a werewolf runt. And, you know, we're starting the episode off with him turning into a werewolf. Excellent. He's rampaging right next to the newborns. Oh, fantastic. Oh, it's a full moon. That's why. Okay. Why don't you come over here and, like, scavenge the ground? Maybe you'll find something useful for us if you scavenge the ground a little bit. We'll send him off to do that. Get him out of the house so he doesn't cause problems. He needs to get an A in school. He's currently a B student, but school starts up in-game tomorrow, so hopefully he'll get an A fairly quickly and move on. Has he done extra credit work? Well, we can't look right now because he's rampaging. I think we had them do extra credit work in the last episode to get them all, like, squared away. He also needs a character value and range to earn it, and he is currently has responsibility and range, so we're good there. He is a werewolf who wants to be a vampire. That's a him problem. That is not an us problem. Then we have Samuel, who is currently a child. He is a C student, so he's got to go to school a couple of times before he can age up. Dylan just aged up into a child, so he hasn't even been to school yet. Then we have our toddlers. We have our girl, our lone soul girl, Kate. She needs potty, communication, and imagination up. So maybe we'll send her and her twin out here and they can play together inside the tent. Her twin is Kevin, and he needs imagination, movement, potty, and thinking. He needs, like, everything. Kate is a little bit further ahead than Kevin is. And then lastly, we have our twins that were just born. We have Brandon and Brian, and this is where we currently stand. Jillian is out here using the telescope because we are trying to get her abducted by aliens so that she can have an alien baby, because woohooing with aliens was not resulting in an alien baby, so we thought we would just, like, go directly to the source. It is midnight and everyone is, like, more awake than they should be. I'm gonna make everybody just go to sleep. Kevin has reached imagination level 3. We love to see it. And so has Kate. Also a good thing. Kate has now reached level 3 of the communication skill. She is, like, crushing it with her skills. She just needs her potty now. And Kevin, he needs a little more work. And Edward is still in rampaging werewolf form, but he should be about done, which is good because he needs to go to school not as a werewolf. Be good to not be a werewolf at school today. Okay, Edward is back to his human form, but he is uncomfortable. Worst headache imaginable from recovering after a werewolf rampage. That never gets more pleasant. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to last long, so he should be in a good mood to head to school. Edward Larson has made it through the full moon. What a harrowing experience. Hopefully he learned a thing or two about being a werewolf. Okay. He did make it through the full moon. And he will be moved out before we have another full moon to deal with him, which will be a very good thing. All right, we're getting the older kids off to school. It would be amazing if someone came home with an A so that we could have some birthday celebrations happening. I don't think anyone will come home with an A today, though. I think tomorrow we may see Edward with an A and hopefully Samuel, so that then Samuel can age up. Test day. Edward has 2 different tests today. One of them is going to be tough. There's a little time to study beforehand. Should he spend all of his time studying for the harder test or use the time to study for both tests equally? This is a hard one. Let's study for the hard test. Oh, good. Okay, Edward breezes through the easy test, and the extra study time on the harder test really pays off. He gets an A- and a B+. Not bad. And he got a small performance gain. This is good because we need him doing well in school, so he'll come home with an A. And then we can move him out and get Jillian pregnant again. All right, and now we've gotten a call from the school. During free time, Samuel drew an inappropriate piece of artwork and showed it to classmates. It caused lots of giggling and disrupted the rest of the school day. I think that Jillian would be like, listen, the teacher is responsible here. She knows how to handle this situation. I'm going to let her take care of what happens in the classroom. We'll talk about it when he gets home, but she can take care of things there. Jillian really isn't one to like step on the toes of the teachers. Ooh, Jillian found more plumbite. Yes, please. Plumbite is the crystal that makes all of your Sims needs go up. And so in the 100 baby challenge, if you can get plumbite, get it made into something and charged, it really makes life a lot easier. And Jillian just found more. She already has a bracelet that she's made. And in fact, all of it is charged out here, but she's already got a bracelet that she's made. And then we also have this plumb bob shaped plumbite that we've been kind of putting out to help the kids. Okay, Kate has woken up. She is a light sleeper. She also hates wake up time. I feel like that's kind of a rough combination for Kate. Okay, we have some Italian meatballs, so why don't you come and eat those? Here's some Italian meatballs for breakfast. How is Kevin doing? All right, he's okay. He'll just wake up when he's ready. And Jillian has a couple of crying infants that she's gonna have to tend to when she gets done getting her crystals and medals. Also, we have bills to pay. While Kate is a light sleeper, Kevin is a heavy sleeper. These two kind of seem to be opposites in many ways. Like, Kate is wild, but Kevin is a charmer. So they're definitely have some contrasting personalities, these twins. All right, the older kids are home from school. Let's see. Okay, Edward is like very close to getting an A. Why don't we have him pay the bills and come and tend to this crying baby? Samuel is a B student now, and Dylan is still a C student. And Kevin now has reached level 2 of the potty skill. We love to see that. But let's get Kate in going potty too, because she's got to go potty. Okay, Edward has gotten them all sorted. We're gonna have him get on his homework like right now and get that done and sorted. Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and get all of the kids doing their homework and get all of that taken care of for them. So everybody's gonna come do their homework. Actually, we've got this, so let's put this over here. It's, this is Simonite, which the kids gain work or school performance faster and they can complete their homework faster. So we're going to put that out for the kids while they're working on that. It is fully charged right now, so might as well take advantage of the crystals as we have them. And I think we might as well go ahead and cut the next bit of plumbite. We have one that's like a plumb bob. So let's just do like this brilliantly cut one, and let's do some plumbite with that and get that going so that we can have a couple of different things of plumbite that we can kind of put throughout various places. Okay, everybody who can do extra credit work is going to do their extra credit work. I don't think Dylan can. Oh, he can. Okay, everybody do extra credit. Ready, set, go. You're all doing great. Jillian, I'm calling to let you know that Simon Larson has passed. I'm assuming Simon was one of her siblings? No, Simon was like an uncle of hers. Simon came from our first matriarch. He was a mer person, so he lived for a while. We didn't know Simon, so we're just gonna make that little moodlet go away because she didn't really know Simon. So there's no sense in being sad about somebody that we don't know. So Jillian is working on some Plumbite over here. And let's see, Kevin, he still needs potty, he needs thinking, and he needs movement. So let's come and do your shapes. Kate just needs her potty. How is she? And she doesn't have to go potty, so we gotta wait a little bit there. And then the older kids are doing homework, and Jillian's getting some Plumbite going. And it is the twins' birthday. All right. So we're gonna have some more infants in the house. Fantastic! Twin infants, woo! Although I think what I want to do, I think I want to get like a little end table to put right here over by the infants so that we can give them the Plumbite and have them really be working on their skills, because that will keep their needs up. And this is kind of important to have their needs up. So I'm thinking if we put like a little table here and we can put the Plumbite there, it'll be within range. I don't know, I was putting the Plumbite over here, but it didn't reach this table. So I don't know if it was gonna reach them. So we're just gonna circumvent all of that and just, you know, put a little table here. I do like this one. And then this is our Plumbite crystal that we'll put right there. Perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna come and age these guys up. So we'll start with Brandon and age up Brandon, and then we will age up Brian. And then we'll give them little infant makeovers. Ooh, Kevin has reached thinking levels 3, and Isaac is calling to chat. Not right now. We got too much happening right now, Isaac. You aged up the wrong kid first. All right, Brian has aged up before Brandon because I don't know why. That's just the way Jillian decided to do it. So we're going to randomize 3 times for Brandon's infant trait. 1, 2, 3. He is sunny. Okay, we'll take that. Now Brandon has aged up again 3 times. 1, 2, 3. He is sensitive. So we have sunny and sensitive, and they need some makeovers. And we're gonna do that for them real quick here. All right, we have got makeovers now for Brandon and Brian. This is Brandon, our sensitive infant. One of you suggested that since Daisy Pearl was the yellow sim in my tiny town, they have something yellow with them. So we definitely went with a yellow theme for both of these boys, or, you know, sort of yellow. So this is Brandon. This is his everyday, except for formal, because the little yellow suits are really tacky, so we didn't do that for them. His sleepwear, party, hot weather, and his cold weather wear. And then this is little Brian. I have no idea where the pink eyes came from because Daisy had like amber colored eyes and Jillian's eyes are brown. So no idea where the pink eyes are coming from, but who knows? Somewhere in someone's line, they're like these pinky colored eyes. And that's what we've got going on for Brian. So this is his everyday, his formal, sleep, party, hot weather, and cold weather wear. And so we have a pair of infants ready to go that we're going to keep by Plumbite and keep their needs happy, and it should all be good, and we'll get their milestones up, and yeah, good times, good times. All right, we got everybody affected by Plumbite, so this is good. So let's get some tummy time started for both of them. We'll get Edward involved in this. Where are you taking him? Don't go wander over there. That's like out of Plumbite range. Oh my gosh. You know, it would be much easier if you stayed within range of the Plumbite and did what I told you to do, where I told you to do it, Jillian. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Kevin is just out here dancing away like he does, like one does. He's so cute. Oh my god, do tummy time with this infant, Jillian. He'll be okay. Everybody's needs are going up. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Infant needs going up. Edward's needs are going up. Everybody's needs are going up. Thank you, Plumbite. Although the one drawback of that is for our toddlers who have to go potty. Maybe we just need to queue up a bunch of like go potties for them, and they're just gonna have to, you know, repeat go potty until we get them there. Okay, we did that with Brian. Let's let Brian look at toys. And Jillian can finish cutting this one while Brandon looks at toys. All right, let's get the teenager making some food for people because he People need food. Oh good, Jillian's midlife crisis has passed. The midlife crisis that I repeatedly forgot was actually taking place. It's over now. It's all good. Alright, the next Plumbite piece is ready to go, so let's get it out here charging. And then we can just like swap them out. It'll be perfect. Okay, how about some more tummy time? Let's start with... No, oh, Joe, just do what I tell you to do. Why are you holding him? He's not hungry because he has got Plumbite. You don't need to feed him. He's fine. Why are you feeding him? He doesn't need to be fed. Oh, for crying out loud. Put the infant down, do tummy time with the other one. They're fine. Their needs are good. You just need to do what I tell you to do. That's what needs to happen. Thank you. Go, Jillian. Do that. Goodness gracious. Okay, Edward got some food made so that when more food is needed by toddlers and whatnot, we're good with that. Oh, and Brian has unlocked the reach milestone. Very good. That's his first fine motor. Oh, Edward, why don't you help out Brian then? You do some tummy time with Brian. And, alright, let's see. Samuel is all ready to go to school tomorrow. And so is Dylan with all of their needs and stuff. So they're all looking pretty good. Toddlers are gonna just keep repeat pottying until we're done. Oh, I guess Kevin still needs movement. All right, well, he can, when he's done with that, he can come and like climb and slide. Did we actually tummy time with these guys? I don't think we did. Okay, come tummy time with Brian. Oh, turn this off, because even though, I love how even though their energy is fine, they still are like, I need to sleep. Our energy is fine, but we still need to sleep because we're sleepy and we need naps. Oh, Kate has reached level 3 of the potty skill, so she is all set. We have learned that Brian is a self-soother. Okay, this is a good thing. Oh, Jillian has collected a moon print for her inventory. Very good. Okay, Kevin has now reached level 3 of the movement skill. The question is, where is he on his potty? Oof, he's only at 58% of his potty. Okay, let's get him doing a bunch of potties. Jillian's just like out there collecting all the things from her telescope here. Now, we just need to get Edward moved out, and then maybe she can get herself abducted by aliens and alien baby can be on the way. But Edward needs to not live in the house for that to happen. And Kevin, my dear, you definitely need to get your potty up so that we can age up you and Kate. All right, the infants are awake. We're gonna get them looking at some toys, and then maybe Jillian and Edward can come and do some tummy time with them, since Edward doesn't seem to need to sleep much. Jillian just keeps getting all kinds of prints. We got 3 moon prints. Are they all this? Oh no, they're not all the same. Oh, interesting. We got this one. Stop going in to wake up your siblings. Stop it. They don't need to be awake right now. Okay, like, honestly. I'm just trying to hang up moon prints and you're like going and bugging people. Ooh, Brandon has unlocked the lift the head milestone. Very good. Why don't you like run around or something, girl? Do something here. What other moon prints? We have this one. And then we have this one. We're just gonna like have all of these in the house, I guess. That's fine. It would appear that Edward got the better of this toddler when he was in his werewolf form. Edward, yeah, let's fix the scratches. There we go. Now it's better. These two need some rest time. So why don't you try to do a little rest? Oh, well, I guess Brandon is okay. He can try to go night-night. And Edward, how are you? Your needs are fine because you keep standing by the plumbite. Okay, and Brandon has unlocked the reach milestone. Excellent. Ooh, Brandon has unlocked the coup milestone. Or Brian? One of them. Brian has unlocked the coup milestone. Hoping that with like the plumbite here right next to them and they're together, they'll get those skills up. Alright, we're gonna send Jillian back off to harvest things. Oh, we can fertilize these again. So let's fertilize these. They kind of take a while to get up, the crystal trees. And I'm not sure like at what level like plumbite starts growing on those. We haven't found any plumbite on the trees yet. But we have found it like from digging. And we found 3, so that's like pretty good. Oh, we've collected all the crystal types? Oh, nice. Hey, we finished a collection. I don't think I've ever done that collection before. Okay, we have 3. There's a few different types of metals that we still have to find. Oh, wait, there is one other type. But for all intents and purposes, we have found all of the different types of crystals. There's some crystal from Salvadorada that we have not found yet, but that's pretty cool. I mean, we have been doing a lot of looking for crystals because Jillian, you know, she's been making jewelry and cutting gemstones to earn her money. So I suppose it makes sense. And it looks like as soon as Kevin wakes up, we send him potty. I think he'll max his potty skill. And then those 2 can get aged up. We're gonna just like end up with a whole bunch of birthdays. Oh, Brian has unlocked the grab milestone. Very good. All right, the older ones are all off to school. Let's come and let's get some tummy time happening with these infants in here. And Kevin is up, so we're gonna send him to try the potty. He is at 94%. Hopefully that means that this will put him at level 3 and we can get him aged up. All right, Brandon has unlocked the coo milestone. Yay, Kevin has reached level 3 of the potty skill. So that means that we can age up him and Kate. I think that we have, yes, we do have a cake. So let's get that out. It's got candles on it. Let's wake up Kate. Let's get these 2 aged up into children. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Kiss and tell. Dylan spent most of recess running around trying to kiss some of the other students. He didn't catch anybody, but the other students were running away. We're going to ask him to apologize because she does not want her kids violating the boundaries of other kids. Like, that's not for Jillian's children. Okay, but let's get Kate's candles blown out and then we'll get Kevin. All right, Kate is now a child. So we're going to use our random number generator to determine her childhood aspiration. We're going to randomize between 1 and 8. And we got a 1, which is creativity. So she is an artistic prodigy. And then we'll randomize 3 times for her trait. 1, 2, 3. She loves the outdoors. So she is an artistic prodigy who loves the outdoors. And then let's get Kevin aged up here. Kevin is now a child, so again, randomizing between 1 and 8. We got a 5 for him, so he will be a playtime captain. And then his trait, 1, 2, 3, he's squeamish. Oh, so he's not going to be real helpful with changing diapers when he becomes a teenager. So they are both children. I think I'm going to wait and give them makeovers once the others get home from school because I am feeling fairly confident that we're going to at least have Edward at an A. I don't know, maybe Samuel. I think Samuel too. I think we're going to have Edward and Samuel also aging up. We're going to have like a whole bunch of people having birthdays in today's episode. Oh, Brian has unlocked the laugh milestone. Oh, and the others have come home from school. Edward has an A, Dylan has a B, and Samuel has an A. Excellent. All right, let's get Edward and Samuel aged up and we can get makeovers done and all of that. We're going to get it all sorted. All of the birthdays happening today. Everybody has had a birthday except for Dylan. All right, Edward is now a young adult. And as weird as it is, we're going to put the good vampire back for him because there's no real reason to change it. And we're going to randomize for his last trait. 1, 2, 3. He is a perfectionist. All right. So he has aged up. We're going to get some birthday candles back on this cake. And we're going to get Samuel aged up. All right. And now Samuel has aged up into a teenager and he's aging up with a little bit of the romance skill. And we're going to, again, use our random number generator, this time between 1 and 16. And we got a 7, which is fortune. And there's 4 options under fortune. So we'll go between 1 and 4. And we got a 4, which is Mansion Baron. Okay. And then 3 times for his trait. 1, 2, 3. So he is a child of the ocean and a vegetarian. Great. We love vegetarian Sims. Because then we have to, you know, delightfully pay attention to the food that we make. Somebody else was a vegetarian. I forget who. But let's give these guys a quick makeover, and then we can get Edward moved out, and we no longer have to deal with teenage werewolves. Alright, we have made over everybody who just had birthdays, and we have had a lot of them. And this is Samuel now as a teenager. Samuel likes video gaming, complaining, photography, pink, and discussing interests. He doesn't like optimistic Sims, snowboarding, knitting, or Baroque music. So this is Samuel. He kind of has like some sad, droopy looking eyes, but here he is. There's Samuel. This is his everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and his cold weather wear. And then we have Kate, our lone girl who loves the outdoors. It just figures that our lone girl would start to have like some tomboyish tendencies with loving the outdoors, and she is creative though. She likes cross-stitch though and knitting, new age music, carnival beats music, read deep thoughts, argumentative Sims, hardworking Sims, homebody Sims, and discussing hobbies. She does not like photography, dancing, focus music, orange, or cerebral Sims. She's got a lot of preferences. But this is Kate, our soul girl so far. This is her everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and her cold weather wear. And then finally is her twin, Kevin, who is a squeamish playtime captain. So he is not going to be very helpful with babies. He likes snowboarding and fishing. I feel like fishing and squeamish don't go together, but here we have it. We also have a vampire werewolf, so there's that too. Cottagecore music, purple, affection, stories, gossip, discussing interests, family-motivated Sims in the color blue. He doesn't like new age music, island music, or emotional decision makers. And here is his everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and his cold weather wear, and they are all done. Now we just need to get Edward moved out, which I will do off camera. And I think with all of these birthdays, we are going to end this episode here for today. In the next episode, Jillian is going to have to get pregnant again with the next baby. We'll get Edward out on his own, and maybe this next baby will be a girl. It would be nice. Also, we're going to see about that whole, like, getting her abducted thing. That's also going to be a goal in the next episode. Like, we might give it a couple of nights, have her stargaze, see if she gets abducted by aliens, and then try for a baby. We'll see how it goes. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.